Yo, 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 it's your boy Casual Rail with the Silent A podcast. And man, we're back with another one. And a quick one at that. Yo, hit that like button, comment below, and always subscribe if you got the time. And we really appreciate that love. And for this, let's get straight into it. It's your 3-minute fight drill, your 3-minute fight breakdown. And we got the likes of Edgar Berlanga taking on Hamzah Sheeraz July 12th, 2025 in New York City, New York. Who do we have winning this scrap? Yeah, you're not going to like our answer on this one. You know, we normally give you one option. On this one, we're going to give you two. Primary option. Number one, we've got the likes of Hamzah Sheeraz. Close decision victory over the likes of Edgar Berlanga. In our backup, close option. And the reason I'm torn on this fight, the reason I'm giving you two is because I'm really torn. I'm going to break it down here in a second. Second option. Knockout victory, TKO stoppage in the favor of Edgar Berlanga over Hamzah Sheeraz. And for my betting guys, I think this is going to be one of the fights that's going to be a strong option to sprinkle a little bit of back end on the draw. Let's get into it. First option, Hamzah Sheeraz. Why I got him winning via close decision. Why is that the primary option? 160 pounder moving up to 168 pounds. I believe he does have pop, he does have power, but I don't believe it will carry up to 168 pounds. And for your first fight, you're taking on a guy like Edgar Berlanga, who has pop, proven power, first round knockout type power, right? Not against the highest of the levels of competition, but it's real. Knocking out men that's larger than what you're used to fighting. I think a guy like Hamzah Sheeraz, cool, calm demeanor, knows how to manage the momentum in the ring. But more importantly, he's a smart guy and he has a smart camp behind him. Come on now. He's got Andy Lee. I think they know what they're heading into. I think they know the power is in the favor of Edgar Berlanga, or at least presumed to be until they find out. I believe they're going to come in smart. They're going to use that reach they have. They're going to use the height advantage. They're going to use that length. They're going to use that jab. And more importantly, they're going to use that straight right to establish a rhythm, establish a cadence in this fight, and try to understand, acclimate, and assess the power of Edgar Berlanga. And I think they're going to feel that it's real. It's there. It's 168 pounds. These are bigger men, bigger boys, 8 pounds heavier. He's probably going to weigh in at 195 pounds on actual fight night. Something they haven't seen yet, at least in the ring without headgear. And I think they're going to try to fight a smart fight to get acclimated to the 168-pound division, walk in smart, box beautifully, try to keep Edgar on the end of that jab, on the end of that straight right, and keep him at bay. They're going to try to use Edgar's emotions against him, frustrate him in that ring, let their hands go, but get Edgar confused of why he can't get around that jab, why he can't get around that straight right, why he can't get around the mixed in left hook. And as Edgar starts to get a little bit frustrated, try to get in there and get his power shots off, try to hook off to the body, slow down and chop down that tree, Hamzah's going to use that leg movement and keep him out at bay. It's going to be tight. It's going to be tough because Edgar's going to have success. I think Edgar's going to drop Hamzah at least once in this fight regardless. It's going to be a tough decision. It's going to be a close decision. But I think Hamzah, this is where I'm leaning. The primary option of this being the outcome is, I just think his camp, I think his corner, I think him himself and how they've been positioning themselves and kind of carrying themselves through this fight leads me to believe they're going to manage this fight. They're going to box smart. They're going to be boxer punchers, and they're going to try to manage the rhythm, manage the cadence, and not try to get drawn into a true slugfest. I think they're going to learn some things from what Canelo did. The left hook is there. The jab is clearly there to keep Edgar at bay. But don't get it twisted. Edgar is a smart fighter himself, and that's leading to his option, knockout victory. Let's get into it. The power is there. It's real. No matter what you want to say about the level of competition for Edgar Berlanga, he has power to drop men and knock them out. He can hurt this guy. He can hurt the smaller fighter moving up. His problem is going to be reach and obviously height. 2 inches, inch and a half, it means a lot in the sport of boxing. But I think he will try to implement his head movement, try to get in on the in on the inside and chop down that tree, slow down Hamzah, make him feel him. This is the second option because it really depends on what the corner, what kind of boxing strategy they implement, how much respect they have for Edgar Berlanga's power, and obviously how well Hamzah executes to plan. But Edgar can dismantle this quickly because one punch can change the fight. And I think he has that one punch that can change the fight, that one punch that could hurt Hamzah Sheeraz. Maybe not one punch knockout, but one punch that kind of throws off that plan, hurts Hamzah, especially to the body. I think Edgar can get in there. I think he can move his head. I think he can pump that jab himself. He's got decent IQ. He's got decent boxing ability, and he's got nice pressure. You've seen what he did to like Canelo. He got off in there. He laid in some good punches. If he can stick with proper aggression, meaning Edgar Berlanga, and implement some decent body work, he can get a late TKO stoppage over the likes of Hamzah Sheeraz. And that's why I'm wrestling with this fight, because both are very feasible. Both are there for the taking. Both of these options here in our 3-minute fight drill, our 3-minute fight breakdown, are realistic. I still weigh heavily on, I think Hamzah has that reach. He has that good jab. I think he can manage this fight and keep Edgar out at bay, similar to what Canelo Alvarez did. I think he has enough power to earn the respect of Edgar. But at the same time, in my heart, in the back of my mind, I just know Edgar can get in there and chop that tree down. With that said, that's your two options from us on your 3-minute fight drill, your 3-minute fight breakdown. Primary, Hamzah Sheeraz, decision. Backup plan, very close second option, Edgar Berlanga, late TKO stoppage. And for my betting guys, as always, and especially on this fight, because it's going to be two styles that mix it up. I think it's going to see two different wars in here, especially in the front half of that fight. I think we're going to see Hamzah Sheeraz box beautifully, but he's going to get a little bit tired. And I think Edgar's going to catch him and start catching up throughout the middle to later rounds. You could possibly see that draw. Anyways, that's our opinion on this. Let us know what you think. Who you got winning this fight, July 12, 2025, between Edgar Berlanga and Hamzah Sheeraz. We should see a great night of boxing in New York City, New York. And more importantly, always continue to subscribe, man. We're a small channel growing quick and fast, man. It's your boy, Casrell. Until the next time. Peace.